Hi, this is Jim from Survival Attitude again. We're still talking about Tops knives. Thought I'd pull this out. I wasn't going to, but I brought it out to show off a little bit. This is the Steel Eagle 107T for Tanto. This is a straight fighting knife, but again, it's a military knife, so it has a value of survivability built into it. It's a heavy knife. I believe this weighs around 22 ounces. Don't let that scare you though. It's a very, very well balanced knife. This thing, again, has a nice saw across the top. It's serrated across the bottom to start a cut. Has a long cutting edge, and then again, the Tanto was invented basically to go through the softer type of bulletproof vest, or whatever type of vest someone would be wearing. But this is a straight military knife. I carry it because I like it. It grabs a lot of attention, but in a survival situation, I would definitely have this. This would be no problem. 1/4 inch thick. It has all of the features that any of the other knives I showed you from Tops does. We mostly would sell something like this to our military personnel. It's a very good knife. I just can't say enough about it. The Tanto point, yeah, it's a pretty good knife. But just something to keep in mind if you wanted something that stuck out a little bit different. Don't worry, this would get the job done for you in a survival situation. Show you another straight military knife, the Joint Spec Ops. I would use this more as a boot knife. It has some grooves cut in the top of it. Basically, I mean, let's face it, I'm not going to dance around and play with you. This is a straight military knife to get the job done. This is to let blood out of the cavity when you make your incision. Again, this would be a perfect boot or lower leg knife to wear out here. Actually, you might want to wear it like that. In a survival situation, this would not be ideal for me to carry in a survival situation. I'm very limited as to what I could do with it, but again, it is made for survival. You can get some things done with this, not like you could with the other knives that I've shown you, but for our military personnel, I would I would definitely recommend something like this. Not a problem. And again, this is 1/4 inch, full tang, as all Tops knives are. Have you get on there and take a look at it. If I didn't mention it before, I believe Survival Attitude is offering a 10% discount on pretty much everything they have right now, which I know that their last pricing from their factory retail, they've already discounted down 10 to 20%. So they're offering another 10% off of that. So I thought I'd pass that along to you. I wanted to show you a couple of must-carry tools if you're going to go out in the woods for more than 3 or 4 days at a time. This is the Schrade Bolo machete. This thing is extremely sharp. It would take your arm off if you weren't paying attention. You want to have a lot of safety around these knives I'm showing you. The Bolo simply means that it's weight forward. This is a very well balanced knife. This would cut through some brush, no problem whatsoever. They even made it that if you ever wanted to put an edge across the top, that you could actually do that. I chose not to. This knife would be a very good military backup knife for someone who's a big, strong guy. Might want to carry something like that. I use it basically for clear and brush. That's pretty much what it was made for. I don't believe they make this one anymore, so I'm kind of happy I was able to get that one. Your basic military machete, as you can see, this thing's a bit used. I don't mind saying I use them. You know, that's what they're for. This thing will chop and chop until the cows come home, actually. Now you have this one, and then we have the one from Gerber, which is pretty nice. The difference between these two, if I can get her out of here, the Gerber's about the same length, looking about an inch or two longer. But if you can see, the Gerber has a saw on top. That's becoming a very popular item to have with your machete. That way you get your machete and you get a nice saw on top of it. This tree here, over here to my right, this saw would have no problem sawing this tree down. If I wanted to get into that, it would just take a few seconds. I don't want to cut down a live tree because there's no need to do that to ruin nature and just to show off a knife. But you can order these off of our website too if you like. But again, this is nice machete, very sharp. We're going to go over sharpening knives too here in later with some other of our videos.